All right, welcome to the One Podcast who Adventure Rule Them All, episode number 184.
Damn.
Hell yeah.
Numero 184. I'm the Beast Snow for this episode, joined today by Jordi, Jake, a returning Cody, and the best, Devin Bliss. Elite.
I am the best Devin Bliss, I'll say that.
Mr. Elite himself. We have a great episode for you, because Devin is going to bring you all the latest and greatest news, and there is a ton of news that we have to go through today. We're going to head into the gym, Jake's Power Hour, see what he's been playing, or see what we've all been playing. I know College Football 25 is going to be talked quite a bit, so we'll get into that. Cody is back from the Shadow Realm. We're going to see what he found out from there, see what he knows. Will it be a show? Movie, a book, who knows? We'll find out in due time. Then we're gonna talk some wrestling. Things happened. We'll talk about it. Jordi is back to tell us what we got wrong throughout the whole episode. We've been doing pretty well over the last couple weeks. That's all I'm gonna say. Don't want to jinx it. But first, let's play Do You Know a TOPTERTA? I'm going to ask you guys this question. We're going to get into a little discussion, a little discourse, have a little bit of fun, maybe yell at each other a couple times, you know, do the thing. Question for this week is, what country would you like to be bordered to the United States?
This is an easy one.
That's not already bordered to it.
This is, come on.
Japan.
We all have one answer. It's Japan.
No.
Universally.
No.
Yes.
I don't want any country that I like bordering this country.
I mean,
Why?
Look at that. It will ruin them. It will ruin them.
you're not
Hey.
wrong.
Canada's doing okay.
We're building a big
if
wall.
you were able to somehow bring Japan over and let it line up and spoon with California, give it like 30 years and nobody will like Japan anymore.
Most people in America don't like Japan anyways.
That's crazy. See, that's that right wing.
It's been, what, 80 years? Come on.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, ask them if they forgot.
Well, they're
All right.
and not many of them left.
Japanese people?
I meant World War II vets, but
No.
sure.
How many Japanese people left?
So Devin's, of course, going with Japan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's move on from all of that.
I would also go with Japan.
Jake's got Japan.
Yeah,
Ireland.
Ireland would be cool. Yeah,
Awesome.
Cody would fit in. I'm going with England.
I bet you would.
Taking it back like it's
Football
not
over you.
1775.
Yeah. Right, let's take it back.
So, okay, how would that change any of the history? Would like finding America just be a dude going, "Oh shit"?
That's our land.
No,
What are you talking about? How would that work?
the gravitational poles would pull the.
Oh, so we're just like reversing Pangea.
That's be the tectonic plates. Seafloor shifting, all that.
Yeah, the Zords coming out. Stuff like that.
Can't wait
Yeah.
till California has
Godzilla.
its own island.
Godzilla's down there pushing around.
I don't know.
You all right? You all right over there, Jordy?
There's something to correct in what was just said. I just have to find it.
Okay. Which part? Who?
I don't know. I have to
Okay.
find it.
Tectonic plates. Seafloor shifting. Godzilla.
God,
Bruh.
What?
I'll allow it.
He's down there pushing it around.
All right. Good talk. Good talk. Let's head to the news. We got a lot to talk about. Let's just get right into it.
England, really?
I need a good fish and chip, you know.
Bruh, I do love fish and chips.
You live right next to Gordon Ramsay's fish and chips.
Sure.
Snow.
Where?
It's in that south one of the Carolinas.
This is TOPTERTA News with lead anchor Devin Blair.
D&D teamed up with the United Kingdom Postal Service to create a line of D&D stamps to celebrate the game's 50th anniversary. See, you thought I was going to say something that wasn't related to England. But I said something that was. Jordi's been yelling at me for that at work.
It's crazy. Stamps are still around.
I've been yelling at you about that.
You were party to it. You didn't protect me from it.
That is true. That part is true.
You didn't protect me, so
I
therefore.
enjoyed it.
What happened? Why are you getting berated?
Because stamps are still a thing. Pretty crazy, honestly.
You can't say it out loud, Jacob. The person is right there behind him.
Fair enough.
Yeah, they're also come.
What's wrong with stamps?
They're nothing. The slowest way to get the written word.
Is it?
I mean, maybe a telegram. I don't know. Yeah, they're also dropping some other merch with the United Kingdom. For the game's 50th anniversary, D&D is 50. Oddly, seems both older and younger.
Because nobody cared about it until like 10 years ago.
That's true. You know, be like that. Snow's just now still kind of coming around. Stellar Blade developers Shift Up went public, and they raised $320 million. Not bad for a phone game company. No, Stellar Blade's still pretty good. If you haven't played it, you should still check it out. Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League's Season 2 was delayed to July 25th. Like I said before in this news, they're still finishing their roadmap. No idea what's coming after that. So if anybody still plays Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, which I know nobody does, Season 2's coming. Captain America Brave New World trailer appeared, showed a familiar villain to no one except for diehard comic book fans. Red Hulk. He's coming. He's Harrison Ford, and he'll be here Valentine's Day, February 2025. And also, possibly my favorite character name in all of comics. Giancarlo Esposito is George Washington Bridge. Great name. College Football 25 is a coach mode where the CPU controls everything post-snap, so you can kind of just watch the game. Wouldn't recommend it, but if you're into that, you don't want to play, just want to watch, you can do that, but call everything else. WWE is coming to Season 5 of Call of Duty on July 24th.
Oh.
If you didn't see today, they released, or they showed Cody Rhodes, Rhea Ripley, and Rey Mysterio. They showed Rhea Ripley doing a crossroads. They also said John Cena is going to be a part of it. So, big dubs for you Call of Duty fans. Overall, big win. Black Ops 6 beta will run August 30th through September 4th for those that have pre-ordered the game. September 6th through 9th for everyone else. Back to college football. Team Builder's coming July 19th. So the day this comes out, Team Builder will be out. You can look at what I believe are some pre-made created teams in the game's download center. You can look at those. I don't think they're very good, but is what it is. Hackers claim to have stolen 1.2 terabytes of data from Disney. Although Disney came out like yesterday and they were like, no, not really. But they're adamant that they did it.
You said hackers or Packers?
Hackers.
I heard Packers too, and I was like, the fuck does
Sorry.
Packers have to do
It's
with
my Midwestern accent.
Like Brett Favre in the news again?
He's stolen enough from us. Jack Black is probably ending Tenacious D.
Thank God.
Oh my god! See, I knew you were going to say this, and I wrote a little sad face next to this because you'd be happy about it.
I'm glad he got outed for being annoying.
Jack Black didn't get outed for being annoying. Kyle Gass just said something complete opposite of what I thought he said, and so yeah. So that
No,
can't.
they're making fun of Jack Black for acting like a child all the time. So.
I didn't see any of that. Jack Black's a treasure, honestly.
Yeah. Seal it away, throw it in the ocean.
I bet that's what you want. Wish I could go with them. Netflix is adding a Dump Matsumoto documentary on September 19th. Leaning into the wrestling heavy. Looked pretty good from what little peek I saw from Netflix. Dump Matsumoto is the way it reads is, she was the biggest, most vile heel in Japan wrestling history almost. So that could be a good watch. Dump Matsumoto documentary, September 19th.
Great name.
Oh yeah, I do love it. I wish I was named Dump. EAFC 25 for the first time ever. It's gonna have ray tracing and a graphics mode. I know Snow's thinking that's great. That's gonna be the best way to play Ultimate Team. Can't wait to watch him stream that. I'll probably play it again because unfortunately I had fun this go round.
There's a couple things I'm actually excited for. Because you can play as a legend in career mode. Start out as a legend and play through their career. And you can play as your youth academy teams. So
That's cool.
That is cool. You playing as David Beckham? I know you are. Sorry, Wayne Rooney, Landon. No, you're a Landon Donovan guy.
I'm probably playing as the real Ronaldo. R9, not that fake CR7 idiot.
Damn, going after Tyrant's children.
Messi better.
Did you see Messi's ankle?
Look like my stomach.
God damn it. Let me gather my composure to tell you that 4 syndicates are coming to Star Wars Outlaws that you can work with or fight against. They are the Hutts, the Pike Syndicate, Crimson Dawn, and the Ashiga Clan. Those are the 4 you can work with or fight against. Well, I'm killing all the Hutts. They're going down first. I'm chopping off their slug butts and selling them to the highest bidder.
Yep.
What? Man. I had to start organizing this because College Football 25 peaked with almost 800,000 players online before its official release. Still not officially released until Friday, the day you listen to this podcast. You can now stream Xbox games with no console as long as you have Game Pass Ultimate on PC, on Mac, on your phone, and on Samsung Smart TVs.
Oh, also, speaking of last week's Game Pass price increase, the PC Pass is only increasing by $2 and still includes the Day 1 games.
Nice. Let's move on.
You're done already.
Already? What else is there?
Oh boy.
Richard Simmons, Shannon Doherty, Shelley Duvall have unfortunately all passed.
I didn't know we were one of those podcasts.
We tell the news.
They're entertainers.
Who again?
Richard Simmons, the fit guy.
Yeah, okay.
Shannon Doherty from Charmed.
I don't. Okay.
And Shelley Duvall from The Shining.
Okay.
Sorry, I forgot.
Simmons.
I forgot about all of them.
Stranger Things season 5 teaser behind the scenes trailer was released.
Yep.
I don't know. Anybody excited after
Yeah.
after like 5 years out of the game?
I'm ready for it.
No, they lost
I'm
my
not
excitement.
nearly as excited as I was for like season 2, but
No. I might have to do a rewatch because it's been so long.
Man, I was hyped after season 4. Like,
Season 4 was so good.
That's just how the cookie crumbles, you know.
another rest in peace. Redbox shutting down after 22 years.
Come on, I dropped that news on here already. What do we mean? Look at this. Look at this. You don't have enough news. You're bogging us down, and here he is regurgitating things I've already said.
Damn.
You said they filed for bankruptcy, didn't you?
What's the difference?
There's a difference for sure.
I'm sorry. I'm on my
13th reason. All right. So, for all you people that love the Emmys, Shogun is the most nominated show at the Emmys with 25 nominations.
can't blame him.
Fall- Fallout had 16. But Walton Goggins is the only one that's nominated. Only actor from that show.
Did like Walton in that show.
Good brother.
Good show.
Ryan Gosling got his first Emmy nomination thanks to Beavis and Butthead skit on SNL.
Didn't know they gave. All right.
Loki season 2 was only nominated for 3 Emmys. X-Men 97 was only nominated for 1. The Bear. Anybody like The Bear?
I do like The Bear.
Season 2 broke the record for most Emmy nominations for a comedy series.
Did not know that was a comedy, but all
Me
right.
neither.
I guess I can see it.
It
I mean, it doesn't.
I think it passed Third Rock from the Sun.
Oh,
It doesn't strike me as a show that's supposed to be a comedy. It is funny, but it doesn't strike me as a comedy
It's
show.
more of like a dramedy to me.
I'd say it's definitely got drama elements. That's what drives it, but I'm not an Emmy voter, so whatever.
I do like Jeremy Allen White.
Oh yeah, Love Lip.
It looks like with Avengers number 5, they're going in a different direction from Kang.
makes sense.
And I don't know how true this is, but Joe and Anthony Russo may return to the MCU. They're in early talks to do Avengers Kang Dynasty and Avengers Secret Wars. So
Let's go. Can't wait for old boy to get the black suit. What's his name? Spider-Man. Yeah, what's Spider-Man's real name?
Peter
Parker?
No, the real Spider-Man's real name.
Miles Morales?
Tom
No.
Holland?
Andrew Garfield.
Tom Holland. Yeah, I was. Yeah,
the real Spider-Man.
Toby and Galway.
Yeah, that's it. Messi won.
That's it.
Messi won
Hey.
the Copa America.
Overall big win. Of course he did.
Spain won the Euros. Yeah. Liv Moss. Let's head into the gym in Jake's Power. See what he's been playing this week.
Fucking busting
I
from this camera
have-
right now.
You're playing.
Oh.
There's this new game that just came out. I don't know if you guys heard about it. College football.
Nope.
Ah!
Never met her.
You guys heard of it?
Yeah, Jordy's been talking a lot about it.
Yeah,
Has
that's
it?
Really
my
has.
favorite thing. Yeah.
I don't have a whole lot to say about it, so I'm going to let the boys that have played more of it than me talk about it more. But I can give you my experience with it so far. Thus far, really enjoy it. Think it's good. I really like the gameplay on it. It doesn't play like it does play like Madden, but they have options to make it different, which I like. I like all the different stadiums that I've seen, and the intro video really got me hyped. I don't know. It looks like it's gonna be a fun game for this year. I think. I like that I'm playing Road to Glory right now, and I like that you can accept NIL deals. I think that's funny. Yeah. What do you guys think of the game so far?
It's a good point of view from a neutral, from an outsider. I would say.
Yeah. Now I could start off by
No,
talking a
please
little
do.
bit about the game mode I played the least, right? It's Road to Glory.
Ultimate
played
Team?
just
You played
enough-
Ultimate Team.
I have not touched it, nor will I ever. I put in just enough time into Road to Glory to start for the Northwestern Wildcats. I started as a 2-star recruit, and I answered all those questions, and somehow Northwestern wanted me the most out of all the teams, and they wanted me to be a backup. So I went there as the backup, ended up actually being third string, but quickly became the second string guy. In my experience, it seems as long as you do the practicing and just do your weekly agenda, make sure your GPA is good, all that, your training and stuff, you will quickly get thrust into the competition for the second, well, really for both quarterback spots, because like one weekend I was the actual backup, which was easy. You just have to win. You have to play 3 mini games with the starter or whoever's in front of you, and whoever wins 2 out of the 3 gets to be that spot. So did that pretty easy. And then had to wait a few weeks, got no PT, just kept building coach trust through things, keeping my GPA up. I got a 4.0, all A's, It's like real life. And then I finally got thrust into the starting quarterback position by beating him out. Now, the practices are really pretty easy. You can only do one practice, like, what is it, session, I guess?
Yeah,
mini game a week. But they can always be the same one, so you can do the easy ones and just get 500 coach trust a week. Got so much so that I just started simming practice because I didn't need it.
And then
Yeah, and then I played one game for the Northwestern. It was unfortunately against Ohio State, and that did not work out great for me. It's fun. The Road to Glory is fun. I like the way it looks. I saw a lot of hate on the camera. I don't mind the camera. That's how it.
Oh, the camera's fine.
It really used to be. It's still the on option place for some people, I guess. But let's talk about Dynasty. Do you guys want to talk about Dynasty?
The more you guys are talking about in the chat, the more excited I am to try it.
Dynasty's fun, man. I've been really trying to learn how to recruit because I really didn't know how to do it well in NCAA 14. But I've been putting in some work and learning it, and I think I have it down now where I am now. So I did play I chose Ball State. Ball State is the worst team, I think, in the game. They definitely have the worst defense. You can tell me worst team in Ball State. Their defensive overall is like 60.
Kennesaw State's not worse?
I don't think they are. They have Kennesaw State has a small stadium. But so when I was picking my teams, I tried to pick like small schools, obviously, because that's the way I like to go, which I think most people do. And then I narrowed it down to a combination of jersey and stadium. So I really ended up like choosing between Conference USA and the MAC. And I thought I live pretty close to Muncie. Like it's 15, 20 minutes from my house, Ball State is. So I just picked Ball State. We rocked with it. You know what I'm saying? First game starts off like the game is just hard. My defense is miserable. It's terrible. Coupled with the fact that I'm trying to figure out how to do these recruits. Play the first game. I can't remember if I won the first game or actually I think I lost the first 2 games. So I lose game 1, whatever. Second game is against the Miami Hurricanes. So I ended the half only down by 4. Or I think I was up by 4 to Miami. All right. I didn't score a point for the rest of the game. They dropped like 60, 50 some on me. Defense is atrocious. I don't know the AI on user defense, if it's just bad or if it's my terrible 60 overall players. So that was hard. Offense, though, not too bad. I think the option is like probably the best play in the game. All the options. I didn't like Ball State's playbook. It was like the same 4 or 5 Madden plays. So I went with Oregon's playbook to see what that was looking like. I enjoy Oregon's playbook. It is big and fun and has Wildcat and a whole bunch of other stuff. Fake plays or trick plays. That's fun. So yeah, gameplay. The passing. I'm jumping all over the place. The passing meter, the revamp passing is great. You can actually throw a back shoulder into the end zone and fade over the top, drop in the corner. That's great. It's amazing. Run game is better. Juking feels better. Spinning feels better. Everything gameplay wise about this game feels better than Madden. Now we'll see what Madden's coming with in a month, but right now it's far and away better. Even down to like the field looks better. Player models look better for the most part. My left guard has his belly out when he's playing football, and I love it. And I'm skipping away from the gameplay now. The recruiting. The recruiting is not easy, but it's not hard. I don't know how else to describe it. You have to kind of just remember what you need when you're looking. And you have to kind of gauge what the highest level your school might be able to pick up, like when it recommends me players, they're all 2 stars, right? So not very good players, like 60 overalls, maybe a little higher. So you search through those, you can find gems who are a little better. You can also pick, higher stars if you want to, but then you're in a battle with other schools. So you can offer everybody a scholarship, but you only have a certain amount of scholarships. And depending on your school, you only have a certain amount of recruiting hours you can use. Like Alabama probably has like 2,000, right? I'm Ball State. I started with 450. So there's a very limited amount of time I can spend trying to recruit these players. So I have to go after players who are like already interested in Ball State because that gives me a leg up on the competition. And you have to stay on top of it every week. You have to keep recruiting, keep putting your recruiting hours in certain people you want, because if you don't, somebody else can jump in. And I kind of tested this theory at the end of my season. I went looking through some higher stars who didn't have teams really making many moves, and I just jumped into those and almost immediately jumped to the top because I was offering scholarships. I was sending the house. I was DMing. I was calling their parents, inviting them out, and got some of them. I think it all comes down to, if you tie with a school, I think it comes down to prestige, is what I read. But you kind of have to try and find players who are in line with your school philosophy, your coaching type, stuff like that. There's a lot that goes into it. I can keep skipping around. I'm going to let Snow talk about how he feels about the game. He's a better team than Ball State. Probably has different eyes on it.
So I chose my hometown college, half hour up I-25, north, the Air Force Academy Falcons, we're about 70, we're in the mid 70s, we only got like 500 recruiting hours. So, lots of 2 stars wants to come over here. Got a few 3 stars that I was able to verbally commit, but you only have a certain number of targets you can go after. Devin said you only have a certain number of scholarships you can offer, and you only have like a certain number of time you can do actions with each recruit. So different actions are like DMing the player, talking to the parents, setting the full house on them, trying to sway
Yeah.
them,
Yeah,
giving
so
them pitches and stuff like that.
to put into perspective, you can put 50 hours into a player per week. And you can pick send the house, which is 50 hours, which is like your maximum influence you can do for the week. And you want to do that for obviously players you want like badly. Talk to friends and families 25, DM is 10, and you can search their social media for 5. And then more open up as the season progresses to do other things.
So once you go after them, and once the recruit like gets you in their top 5 colleges they want to go to, then you can schedule like a visit to the college, which kind of which is like 40 hours, and then just raise tell them to come over, and hopefully you win. You get more. If you don't, then you lose. But yeah, the Air Force Falcons are known for their option offense, and boy, that's like 90% of their offense is just different option plays, which is great. As long as you have a good quarterback that can run it. The senior that I have is fine, but the sophomore, the backup, is a higher overall, so I had to throw him in there because he's a better runner, a little bit better passer. I don't know why they benched him, probably because he was sophomore. But like the defense, I don't know what's going on with the defense. Like I just can't play it as effectively as I used to. Like there's different running plays. There's times where like my team will get it, swarm the players, and then there's times where it's like there's like a force field around the running back, and like I just bounce off
Can't
of
get
them.
them.
They do some weird like I don't know. There's like it feels like there's a force field around them sometimes, and on some passing plays, the defenders sometimes it's like turning a semi truck trying to get them to go towards like the receiver.
Yes, it
No,
is.
that is, brother.
So whenever the few games I've played where they've like the opposing team has run the option on me, my defensive players will like quarterback will be beyond the line of scrimmage, and their backs are still to him, like they're chasing the running back. It's miserable sometimes, and I cannot stop the pass. Not with the defense I have.
The stadium pulse hasn't really affected me too much, but I haven't really played at big stadiums yet.
Let me talk about the stadium pulse. So in the Mac, it doesn't matter really. But when I first got the game, I got home on Monday, started playing. I was toying around with I was playing against Notre Dame, like Georgia, stuff like that. Stadium pulse is kind of crazy. Doesn't matter too much, but when I was snapping the ball, the frame rate was just dropping, like gone. It was pretty miserable. And if you're the home team with the stadium pulse, I don't really like that the screen shakes when you're on defense. Like, if I was playing 2-player local, sure.
Right.
But I feel like there should be a way to like toggle that on or off if I'm not. But that's a nitpick. That's not a big deal. Just if I'm on defense, I'm the home team, I don't need the stadium pulse on me.
But yeah, I finished my first season as a head coach, went 8-4. Didn't get the Mountain West Conference championship. Went in the Hawaii Bowl, took on the Temple Horned Owls, right?
Just owls.
They looked like they had horns on them, but yeah, beat them, won the Hawaii Bowl, went 9-4. And then that's it. That's the first season for me. I played every single game, all 13 games. Didn't sim one game at all. So Heading into season 2, looking for that Mid Mountain West Conference title.
Yeah. Sorry, I simmed the last 2 so I could get on here and try and talk about recruiting on the off season. You know, just did my best, but
Haven't gotten into the transfer portal yet, so that'll be fun to toy around with. But
good luck.
overall, 9 so far, 9 out of 10.
Yeah, we're a 9 out of 10 snowflakes too.
We'll see.
We'll see what the patches do.
Yeah, we'll see day 1 patch, hopefully.
Oh, speaking of, have you kicked any field goals?
Yes.
How was that?
I almost made a 55-yarder.
Nice. I think I did make 150, but they're pretty hard. Yeah, pretty hard.
I've gotten it down to where I can at least get to the accuracy down, but the power. These little kids can't kick a football that well, but
it's true. I keep messing up when I punt and I press X instead of hold it, and that doesn't work out. Don't do that.
Yeah, 9 out of 10 for all you college football guys, sports fans.
Man, go as your alma mater, Ivy Tech, and just dominate.
Well worth the 10 years. Well worth it.
Yeah, I've missed it.
Oh.
Is it a lot of nostalgia for sure? But yeah, great.
Another gripe that I have, the sim games is ridiculously stupid. Because there's I was telling these guys earlier, I had Jacksonville State and Texas State in the college football championships. Like, Georgia was number 1 with a 10-3 record, while there was a few other teams that had 1 loss, 2 losses that were barely in the top 10. So I don't know. Hopefully they fix that. I think that's a big deal, because there was
I noticed
tons of times throughout the whole season where these top ranked teams were losing all the time.
Yeah, Georgia had 3 losses, but then they were still ranked number 1. Purdue was 7-5, and they were ranked 9th.
So maybe they'll throw something to patch that. But other than that, recruiting I think is very good.
Recruiting is fun. I'd be getting scared coming down to the wire.
Gameplay is really solid. Defense, just still trying to figure that out. Maybe I won't ever figure it out, but sorry to take up all your time.
I like when you take up all the time.
My God. All right, Cody and
You
Jordi.
even say I like you.
You don't like me? That's cool.
I do like you. I love you.
I heard him. He says it. He says it. He posts in the group chat. I don't like Brandon.
Is that what I say, Devin?
No, you say, "Let's go, Brandon."
Yeah, Brandon, my friend.
God damn it.
All right, Cody and Jordi can talk for the rest.
Well, I don't have any new games.
All right,
Oh,
Cody.
all right.
Salt to Cody.
Yeah. So I got on Game Pass because there's a game that I was excited to come day 1 to Game Pass, and then realized that it comes out tomorrow. So I did start another one that came out just yesterday called Magical Delicacy.
Sounds hot.
Okay.
Wait, what comes out tomorrow?
Flintlock.
Oh.
That looks real good. Very excited to play it, but it's okay. So I started playing this Magical Delicacy game, and it's pretty cool. Not at all what I expected it would be, but it's the whole premise of the game is you are a witch trying to make the best restaurant, basically.
And her sister was a witch.
But it's like a platformer, but you're also running around and picking up plants and ingredients to use in your cooking, and you get powers and stuff because you're a witch, so you get double jump, and you can teleport and fast travel and all this kind of stuff. But yeah, it's It's fun. I'm having a good time with it.
Magical Delicacy.
It's a free on the Game Pass.
It's a hell of a name.
Right.
And,
I was not sure what to expect from it. But yeah. It's good. It's worth a shot. If you like platformers, you like cooking mini games. They have like recipes and stuff that you can follow, but you don't have to. You can kind of do your own thing and see what it makes. And then you get into you get a cauldron and can make potions, and certain potions can do certain things and all that kind of stuff. So yeah. I don't know if I'll continue playing it much, but it's 7 out of 10 for sure.
Interesting.
That's what I got.
Dang. That just came out yesterday. Did you see that? Wow.
All right, thank you, Cody. We missed
You're
you.
welcome. That's what I'm here for.
All right. You're also here to do this. The Shadow knows. What does he know this week?
Who knows what evil lurks in the hearts of men? The Shadow knows.
Yeah, so there was a couple different things that I could do. I'll talk about what I was going to talk about last week, which is Tower of God. I was not sure how I know a lot of people have watched the anime. I know people were very excited about it, and it has a new season out. My first time watching it. I gotta say, if it was not for the character that reminds me very extremely much of Odachi, I probably would not have watched after the first couple episodes. The animation was not great, and it kept changing animation styles like continuously. It was very weird. Like it would go from like nice clean animation drawings to this like weirdly like they forgot to polish it. Like it was just very rough outlines and kind of didn't make any sense. And then it would just go back to the clean animation. So I don't know what the fuck is up with that. And the story itself is kind of very much like just basic. The whole thing of the anime is there's a tower that if you climb to the top, you get everything you ever wanted, and that's it. That's all it is. You just got to fight to the top, and if you get there, whatever you dream comes true, and you can get it all. And it's the main character is a guy that his only wish is to be with his friend Rachel that left him to also climb the tower because she wanted to see the sky. That's it. Like, there's no... Like, his literal only drive is that Rachel might be there somewhere. That's it. That's the only thing driving this dude at all. And, like...
Anime guy for you.
Yeah. And then, like, it also follows the kind of same somewhat boring thing of, like... Oh, this dude has no, like, extra powers. There's literally nothing special about him. But some character walks along, sees him, likes him, and hands him, like, an extremely powerful weapon to get him through. And then they realize that there's something even better in him. So they believe in him, even though they shouldn't. I don't know. It's weird. It's fine. The character named Rock, though, is definitely the main reason why I'm still watching it. He's basically a barbarian alligator, and he calls every human a turtle.
A turtle.
So the main characters are Black Turtle and Blue Turtle because that's their hair colors.
Nice.
And the Blue Turtle can like replicate items. So the gator Rock will just look at him and be like, "Blue Turtle, give me chocolate." And that's it. That's just how he goes. And like he's just Odachi, man. He really is, and it's hilarious. But I don't know. It's kind of growing on me now that there's starting to be like more of a story and it's digging into it a little bit. but still just very much like basic anime that has been seen a million times. I'm hoping it gets better later. I'm sure it does with how many, how much people like it and everything. But
Just keep watching. It gets
right
better.
now, right now it's just very medium, very middle. But I'll keep watching it. There's a whole thing with like princesses, and the princesses aren't allowed to have children ever, so this dude just goes out and chooses a bunch of different princesses. Weird. Very weird. Right now, I would say like 5 out of 10. The fight scenes are cool, but the animation just really threw me off.
Yeah, that's why I don't like it.
Is that why you don't like it?
Devin's a big
Yes.
animation guy. If you didn't know that.
No.
Yeah, he sure is.
Hey, I'm sorry. We all have to have that one thing.
And wouldn't that be something? All right.
I got it. It's fine.
Anybody else?
That's all I got.
I have not caught up on this week's Game of Thrones or House of Dragon yet. I will be doing that soon.
Oh my god, how am I supposed to know what happened?
I've spent the whole
But
last
Jordi can tell
week
you.
being at work, so I don't know.
You're not. I got a couple things I can talk about, I guess. I finished season 2 of the Magnus Archives.
Nice.
Oh yeah. I guess we could talk about that for sure.
I'm up to episode 84, so 4 episodes into the season 3.
Oh damn! You're about it upon a stair or
So
upon the stairs.
You have also met Mr. Spider.
Mr. Spider.
How'd you
knock.
you like the That's Not My Cousin episode?
Yes.
It was a good one, wasn't it?
I enjoyed the one before where you're talking about the Gordon
Oh yeah.
newspapers.
And yeah, the perfectly formed face.
Mm-hmm.
And you find out that that's his what dump or whatever, Yeah, you're like an episode or 2 away from another one that had just jumped up to my favorites.
Like the ending of season 2.
Bruh. Cold-blooded, wasn't it?
Cody, where are you currently?
Episode. Yeah, I guess I can talk about it too because I have also started it. Let me look. Let me see.
Episode 2.
22.
Episode 2.
Which I find funny because and since you've all been listening to it, there is one episode that I skipped, and I'm sure you can all think of which one that would be. But
You got to get over that, Cody. You got to get over that.
Well, it's okay because episode 22, our good old pal Martin starts talking about everything that happened in episode 16. So, didn't really do much to skip it, I guess, but here we are.
Good old Martin.
Man.
But yeah, it's
So, Devin and Snow, what do you guys think about the entities? They dive into it in that finale.
I'm a fan right now. I really like them more than I like Jane Prentice. Much better. Much better.
You like Michael? Big fan of Michael?
Love Michael.
Michael's good. I like when Michael talks.
Love when Michael talks.
Honestly.
Love when he laughs.
He's great. He's a good. I mean, come on. That's good.
So this is what I was getting at for you too. From everything that I'm trying to be vague for Cody. For everything that the guy that pops up at the end of season 2 talks about, are there any entities that you're like particularly curious to learn more about?
Particularly, I don't.
Like, did any of them jump out at you? Like, oh shit, I want to hear an episode about them.
No, not really. I just wanted to keep listening. But I've already told you what I want to come back. I've told you more than once.
Yeah.
That's what I want to come back. And actually, Cody's probably close to that episode. I think.
22.
I can't remember how long ago it was I
Uh,
listened.
The episode I'm on right now is called Colony.
Nah, I won't remember the episode name. I mean, I know it wasn't Colony,
Yeah,
but
same.
No, yours isn't 29. Looks like.
yeah, so pretty close. Yeah, so I want that one to come back.
The
Okay.
whole
But-
like
But
changing people gimmick that was
yeah,
going on.
Mhm.
that's good. That's
I think-
good.
I think that's the stranger. I think
Yeah,
that's
that's what you call the stranger.
yeah.
Really like Elias at the end of the
Yeah, you do.
He's a
Of
good
course you
brother.
do.
I like the guy we can't say the name of, but he was down there living.
Mhm.
Surprised me, honestly. And then, well,
Surprised
you know,
everybody.
Well, the way that they talk, like he's like super like in the past or whatever.
that's what I expected.
They make it sound like he's like disappeared ages ago.
That's what I
Nah,
expected.
He's here. He's hanging out.
Just creeping around, magically, but creeping around.
I really liked when Elias talked with the cop. What's her name? Is it Daisy? Yeah, Daisy. That was a good episode too.
Yeah, that's what I was talking to him about that one.
They have a few really good intense encounters.
Love Elias. He's a good brother.
You're a good brother.
Always.
Well,
As good
hold
as
on.
Elias.
Oh, never mind.
What?
I don't know who you guys were talking about.
Ask
So.
your question.
No, I was gonna say I didn't know if you guys were talking about Elias because he definitely burst in the middle of him recording at one point.
Do you know who he is?
Elias? No,
Oh,
that's the only real encounter I've seen about heard of him so
Did he-
far.
yeah. I think they actually come out and say who he actually is, like what he's doing there,
They do.
like professionally, what he's doing there, whatever.
Yeah, it's definitely
No comment.
got its hooks into me. I cannot lie there.
Yeah, I was wondering what they're gonna do in season 3 with the Thing not being in the Thing.
Hey, season 3 starting off hot.
Mhm.
Are they still doing these episodes, or do they?
Okay, so the Magnus Archives is over.
They went to like the protocols,
It
right?
has 5 seasons, yeah. And then that ended in 2017, I think, maybe 2020, somewhere in there. But Magnus Protocol is a sequel series.
So that just
I don't want to say too much because it'll spoil shit at the end of Magnus Archives.
is it like? Is it right? It's right after whatever happens in the archives. Feeding off of it, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. It's not like a
Sort
different. It's not like a new story or anything like that.
Kind of.
All right.
Look, honestly, it's hard to explain without spoiling shit.
All right. I don't want to hear it.
It's sort of a sequel. It's sort of the same thing. So
Good show, The Magnus Archives.
Great show.
Agreed.
Also, Cody wasn't here. I finished the Water 7 arc, and we
good.
are setting sail. Frankie has joined up with us, and we come to find another family. The Asino family, right?
I gotta look.
Is that their
up.
name?
I don't remember them.
They steal people's flags.
Okay, I remember that crew. I can see the guy. I just don't remember that story very well.
Their gimmick is like cold ice thing.
kind of sounds familiar, but
They met
I
up
don't-
with the Phoenix Captain Puzzle.
Okay. Yeah, I remember this arc. Okay.
So we got our flag stolen, we got it back, and now we are on our way through some spooky waters. And
wait, is it about that time then, Jordy?
and
I
we
think it
find
is.
a ship just passing
Mhm.
by, and we see somebody, and you know what? Come to find out, it's Brooke.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep,
Old psychotic been living out on the waters by himself, Brooke.
we find out he's got devil fruit powers. I would say they're powers, right?
oh, their powers.
Um,
Yes.
and then you know what? We get trapped, and then we make our way to a little place called Thriller Bark.
Mhm.
And yeah, we unfortunately had to get off onto the island, get chased by some zombies, made it to the big mansion. We finally met Dr. Hogback.
That's close if it's not right.
Doc
Yeah, it's Hogback.
Dr. Hogback. Yep, we are in there, and we have a specter, a ghost or somebody trying to get with Nami. And yeah, that's where we're at right now.
Okay, so you haven't met Gecko Moria yet, then.
I know. Don't think so.
Worst laugh in the whole series. Worst laugh.
Duly noted.
Prepare yourself.
It's something.
So that's where I'm at.
Hell yeah. I haven't watched in a minute.
Nice shirt, Cody.
Thank you.
Is that a maple leaf? Oh. All right. Let's talk some wrestling, I guess. AEW Dynamite 250th episode is happening.
Mhm.
Almost over. Anything exciting?
MJF and Will was real good. Went almost an hour.
There's a sign that says Okada can hear sign language.
Yes. MJF is your new international champion, or whichever one
Praise Will's fired.
Will's was, whichever one we'll add. Okada gets hot around Mercedes Moné.
Oh, that makes,
One of us.
I guess, just him.
I can't even admit that she bad. That's crazy. You're such haters.
Okada and Swerve? Did that happen?
It's happening right now.
Oh, okay. Good? Not good?
The entrance is happening.
We got 7 minutes left, don't we?
Yeah,
Of TV.
you know they'd be going long.
Tony Khan better be giving out some money.
You know he do.
Sure as heck
Money
they're
ain't
gonna
no
get
problem
from-
for this man.
from
He
Fulham.
owns Fulham. Oh, yeah.
I don't think anything really notable happened on SmackDown, except for Randy Orton getting beat up.
Jacob Fatu he popped out and showed,
No, I don't. Tell me what he showed.
I can't.
Showed the beast.
You have to just infer.
He crushed and destroyed.
But on Raw is War. We started the show off with Rhea Ripley coming back.
Our goat.
Dominic came out with the Black Rose, trying, apologize, get back in her good graces, but was interrupted by Liv Morgan, which led into them trying to set up a match for SummerSlam for the World Championship. So that's going to happen at SummerSlam.
Yep.
Drew McIntyre is in the house to meet with what's his name?
Adam Pearce.
Adam Pearce. Try and set up a match for CM Punk, trying to check his mental state. Throughout the whole episode, Dom's trying to apologize to Rhea. Sheamus got new music.
It's ass, like the rest of Death Rebels shit.
Of course. You haven't heard it?
No.
No more lobster head.
Ugh. As they say.
As they say.
Looks like Sami Zayn wanted to take on Ilya for the title.
Mm-hmm. He did.
Zelina was getting interviewed by Jackie, and then the
brother. This was funny.
Do they have a name yet? Baszler, Zoe Stark, and Sonya?
I saw what the internet's calling them, but it's not.
I don't
want
want
for me
to
to say. Yeah, it's not for me to say.
The trio, Selena just basically made fun
I can't
of
hear you past. Can't hear
Sonya.
you past your forehead.
Yeah. Which set up a match between Zelina Vega and Sonya Deville. Damian Priest and Gunther faced off in the ring. I think this was probably Damian Priest's best in-ring segment, in my opinion.
Not
That's
bad?
pretty good. It's pretty good.
Not that bad.
Is it not bad?
No. Him and Gunther was feeding off each other. They're pretty good. And then
I want Damian to be a good champion, dude. I really want him to be.
Gunther be coming at people. I'm gonna just say it. I'm gonna say it right now. I like Damian Priest to run with it more than Seth Rollins.
Oh, for sure.
Sorry.
I
can agree.
I like Seth Rollins' chase when he's chasing a championship way more than when he has a championship.
I don't mind him being champion. I really don't, because I'm a fan of Seth Rollins.
I'm a fan of Seth Rollins too. But when was the last good Seth Rollins championship reign?
Yesterday.
No.
I would say the World Heavyweight Championship was a good reign. It just
That was enjoyable.
I was soured on it. But go on. Chuck Taylor's ready to talk. Let's let him go.
Braun Strowman took on Damian Priest. Surprisingly, Damian beat Braun.
Surprising.
Braun's a big guy.
Surprisingly, Braun Strowman took South of Heaven. That's
Did he really?
That's the surprising part.
You take it well?
No, he can't jump,
Fair enough.
but he tried.
That's what
Better
matters.
than Hulk Hogan.
Caden Carter and Katana Chance took on Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark. Let's see.
all right.
Drew McIntyre comes out to talk to Mr. Adam Pearce.
Said he
And
wasn't apologizing about nothing.
Adam says, you know what? He can set up the match. All he had to do was apologize to the two referees he attacked. Drew was like, nah, I ain't doing that. And you know what? I guess we're not going to get the get the match because he didn't apologize. And then Seth Rollins comes down, starts brawling with McIntyre. We had another Wyatt 6 videotape, this time with Eric Rowan. Another fantastic.
Heroin.
Didn't know Eric cut a promo like that though. Good brother. We had Dominic taking on Jey Uso. This match came about because Jay was talking about Rhea, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Dom was trying to get back in her good graces, like, you know what? Jay was talking crap about you, so
No, he wasn't talking crap. He was trying to.
right, but she didn't know that, right?
I don't know. I didn't watch Raw.
Oh, cool. Jay beat Dom.
God damn it. That's not what he did. Oh, what did he do? I don't know. I didn't watch it.
I just saw the clip between when Jay was talking to Damien.
He's busy selling tombstones and stuff.
Then we had Chad Gable come out to call out Bo Dallas.
Who?
He sure did.
Bo Dallas.
Never heard of him.
Oh my god. NXT champion?
Never heard of him.
Oh, okay.
Bo leave. As Bo was walking out on the stage, he was attacked by the Creed brothers. Probably not the greatest idea because, you know, Bo just laughed.
Took a crazy German bump.
He did.
And then, you know what? Once all that was done and over with, the White Six came out, you know, with Bo Dallas. Then we had Ilya versus Sami Zayn, Intercontinental title. Ilya won by disqualification though because of Braun, right? Coming out.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
And spearing him.
So yeah, that was Monday Night Raw. That was really the only thing that happened this week that was worth noting.
Well, hey, we're almost to SummerSlam.
Getting close, a couple weeks away.
Can't wait to see you there.
I'll be there. AEW ended yet?
Nope.
Still going strong. Okay. So
Staying with him in picture.
no, they're not.
They said they got overrun.
Okay. All right. Well, you know what? Before we get overrun, it's time for Jordi to tell us what we got wrong throughout the whole episode.
It sure is.
You all right?
Y'all got me this week. Y'all got me.
Oh,
I had to stretch to have anything to say at all.
okay.
All your facts were right.
That's what I do.
All I have is a fun fact. All I have is a fun fact for you guys this week.
Man.
So for the record, and this is specifically for our listeners who don't watch the YouTube version. For the record, Cody's shirt had a Gengar on it.
Sure it is.
That's all I got.
I
Boys.
thought it was a
Oh,
maple
yeah.
leaf.
You sure did.
You,
How wrong you were.
did you fact check the tectonic plates or the gravitational poles?
I did.
You're welcome. IQ's 147. Don't forget it.
When was that? Is that before or
When I
after the
took the-
concussion?
Before the last one. Don't worry.
Yeah. That's it. Time to go home. Cody's got to go to bed. Go follow us on Twitter at TopTerta, where we post updates to the podcast. Post all the episodes when they come out as well. Go subscribe to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/@TopTerta, where we post the video episodes. Go subscribe. Devin is still waiting.
I've been
fiending
trying to
for it.
play some. I am fiending.
And then we are on Spotify where you can listen to these episodes. Go follow us, rate us 5 stars, you know, all the good stuff. And then I'm on the social medias at the Beast Now.
And as always, you can find me on Twitter at wise_talk_.
Find me on the Twitters at tgingerbeardman.
Follow me at Twitter at _I'm just Jake.
He'll be on Twitch.
The young people tell me you can find me on Twitter at sexydevib. In The Hobbit, Bilbo tells Smaug he's from under the hill. So the dragon starts referring to him as Mr. Underhill. This part was used in The Lord of the Rings when they entered the Prancing Pony. Frodo was asked his name, and he answered that his name was Underhill. Thank you, my porcelain dolls. We love you. Good night. Shoot for the moon, baby. DTA. Yeah.
Hail
Show
Satan.
me your booty hole. Hail Satan.
So from all of us at TopTerta, I was going to make an ear joke, but I'm not going to be that guy. I'm gonna bid you guys a good morning, good afternoon, good night, and goodbye.
Bang.
Uh,
I was very much expecting
Bang. A what?
a cheap pun. I thought an ear joke was still coming.
no, not from RB's. No, he's a professional.
You
I
know,
also thought Devin was just calling Brittany his porcelain doll.
No.
I mean,
No.
you know, if the USA was so great, why did they make a USB?
Shut the fuck up.
Thank you.